Hi and welcome back to this channel. As you can see, this is the reading for the month of October, and we will be looking at a current situation in your life, on how will it unfold in the next month. For each group, we're gonna also have a look into the past on why the situation has been created, or extra messages on clarifying the current situation, for which I will be using special decks that I'm really excited about. And also we have messages for each group. As you can see, there are 4 groups here. I pull out these cards for you to choose a group, of course, but also each card has a message for that group, which I will be reading it out to you for each group when the time comes. It's from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. I think I used this one before, but I really like it. I like the imagery, they're really pretty, and the messages are also very pretty. So with no more further explanation, I will get into the groups, and we're gonna get it started, because it's gonna be quite a reading, isn't it? Okay, so please choose a group, and I'll see you at the corresponding timestamp. See you. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this card, let me get it closer. Here it is, the Mastery card, with this pretty image, very colorful actually in comparison with the other ones. This is the more colorful one, the most colorful one really, the warm colors. So we're gonna have to look into your situation for the month of October. I keep on forgetting the month. I keep on seeing 10 from the month, the 10th month, but that name's always like not coming to me for some reason. Anyway, okay, so first we have some cards that I already pulled for the current situation. This is the normal deck that I always use. So we're just gonna have to flip them over. I actually don't know what cards there are, because I try my best to not flip them the other way, you know, when they fall to not look. Plus I don't really remember. So let's just see what the message is, and then we'll go from there. I'm just thinking, should I lay them out? I think I will. Alright, I think I will lay out the current and the future together with the other this other deck I pulled, and then explain it, and then pull the clarifiers. Alright, we'll do that, so that makes more sense, so we have a fuller picture, and at the end I will tell you the message. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. By the way, I'm not taking reversals, that's another thing. Alright, okay, so let me see if you can see it here. So we have the page. I'm trying to make them fit, because my camera, I don't have that much space right now, so I'm really trying here. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, we have the Star, pretty. We have, I say I don't take reversals. Hello. Okay, so I'll put this a little bit more up here so it fits. It won't fit. Alright, great, let's do that. So we have the 7 of Cups, and we have Strength. You have 2 major arcanas, isn't it? So it could be that Aquarius, and that's Leo, right? Could be significant signs. You might be that sign if you believe in astrology and all that. It's just a it's just a side note. Alright, let's see. So present, and then we'll see future, and then I'll explain. These are cards. And this is interesting. This is called the After Tarot. It's a special edition of cards of the same type of cards as in the original, but they show the aftermath of the action. It's really cool. And this shows the future. And I also have, I'll explain to you when we get there. But yeah, this is really cool. I wanted this for so long and now I have them. So let's see. We have let me just think of it. I feel confusion. Alright. Sorry, I just stopped. I just felt really like a blockage, like of speaking, like I couldn't speak. Queen of Pentacles and oh hello, and we have Dead Devil. I don't know, when I put this card on I just couldn't speak. I was looking at the wolf and the wands, the sticks, whatever you want to call them. Nine of Wands. I don't know, I don't know why. I kept on hearing in my ear like 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I'm not sure what that is about. And I couldn't speak. So there you have that. Alright. Let's see. This is like a big spread. Alright, so we have the Page of Wands for the current situation, Page of Wands, Stars, Seven of Cups, and Strength. And with the card of Mastery, well, even without the explanation from the book, I can tell you that I can feel you're busy. I can feel you are this month, whoever you are, I feel you're currently very attentive to your own needs. That is the word I'm hearing. So you're very attentive to your own needs, to what you want to do, why did I say that twice? What you want to do, how you want to do it, and it could be related to work, but it's not the kind of work that drains you. It's the kind of work that you love doing, and I feel like you're starting something that you always wanted to do, or it might be something that you're already doing but you're taking a different approach to it. And this is very beneficial for you because I mean you have the Star and Strength. First of all, the odds are in your favor, so to speak. You might be watched by someone in a higher power trying to see how you're gonna be doing, and also you might be getting temptations this month. Whatever you're wanting, I feel like for the future I can see temptations trying to sneak in. You know, that can be in monetary, that can be in, you know, distractions of any kind, distracting you from your work. It could be anything from procrastination to friends asking you to go out, to bending your schedule, to, you know, all those stuff that could have an impact on your results, right? And I see that you're gonna try to defend your work quite a bit with this card. Like really, I keep on looking at this. I keep on looking at this wolf. You see him? Here he is. I keep on looking at him and it's like kind of, I know it's just a drawing, but it's kind of intimidating. Also, you might be, this could be for someone else in the same group, but you could be getting a monetary you could be getting a chance for monetary gain, but this might not be the wisest thing to do. I think for easy money, fast money maybe, or easy money, I don't know how you understand that. So it might be a good idea to not take that, to just work, focus on your work, on your craft, on your idea, on your vision, and not on this offering. Because with the Devil, with the chains, I I see. I see this. Oh wow. Wow, you're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe this. I hate this. Alright, so I pulled you the cards from the before. This is the explanation of the past. This is the reasoning on what. Let me show you. So we have this other deck, right? And this other deck is actually the after tarot, and this one, these three cards are the before. So let me do this. Let me put them here. You can see them, right? Right. Let me show you the after, because this is really weird. I don't know why I was asked to get these out and I was confused. I have this full confusion for no reason. When it comes to your group, I see this passion. I can feel this passion here, and this is the explanation on. This is okay. This is not the explanation. This is a sort of warning. Exactly. This is a sort of warning to be careful with, because I did say these are going to be clarifiers. Why I said explanation is because, well, depends on the situation. Let's just check what the after tarot shows. So like the future shows, the like future outcomes, and then I can explain it more in depth. Seeing the full picture, I can explain what this warning is about, because I still believe this warning is about being careful on who you trust with money, on what offers you accept. And I do see this warning of do not accept this type of offer because it won't be beneficial for you. But let's see the possible outcomes, and then we can talk about it, because I was so confused. I don't know why. Okay, we have the Sun, we have the Eight of Wands. That's cool. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, sorry. You can't make this thing up, I swear. You have the Nine of... Wait, you have it twice? Wow. You have the Nine of Wands again. You see? I was very confused. This is the Nine of Wands before. This is the Nine of Wands after. And you have, wow, the Four of Cups. Okay, so that does make a lot of sense. Okay, let me see if I can put this a bit differently here so I can fit everything in properly. Because I told you, like, my my table is quite small. I feel like this goes here. Actually, this goes here. All right. No, and this goes like that. Okay, like that. That makes more sense. So this is the after tarot. This is the before one. Sorry, I don't know where that confusion came from, but it did. So, okay, before I continue, I have to say for 8th of October might be important, just so you know. And the 9th might be important. And the 8th, it comes on twice. And the 9th, 8th and 9th of October might be very important for you. Sorry, I just yawned. Maybe you should rest. Or there will be busy days. So what I'm seeing here is to explain to you why this warning. I'm seeing here with the Four of Cups, as you can see in the original, it's thinking of the cup, wanting the extra cup. You remember, here is spilling the cup out. It kind of shows me like rejection of an offer, right? Here you have these two cards, which is the same card, just in different decks. So what I think about it is the offer that you're gonna be given up money, the best potential outcome would be to refuse it, like I said. Sorry, to refuse it, to not take it, and this will that's one of my phones. This will safely, maybe it's a warning for you to actually not take it. What was I saying? So you refusing this offer will bring more stability to your craft, to ensuring that your work is safe. You might be it might be the fact that you're taking more precautions, or maybe you are teaming up with someone and this someone is keeping a good eye on the work and not trying to trick you, of course. And I see that if you're doing this refusal, very soon after, you will get, soon after with this card, you will get the reward you're wanting, the money you wanted, because of course you work for passion, but of course you also need money and a good outcome, and to be recognized for whatever you're doing, right? Recognition with the sun, with the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know if you know, but in the original tarot, this is you see this man sitting down and working hard. This card shows the payoff, making this beautiful craft, isn't it? Right? Okay, so money coming in, your craft being done and like shown to the world. And the sun is just celebration. I would say celebration and fun, pretty much, because the original card shows the kid on the horse, right, with the sun. This is more like having fun, celebration, pretty much. So that is what I see, really. This specific situation and this specific warning has been given, and I would say you should listen. And I do believe that if you have this passion, whatever passion you have, it could be making something with your hands or writing or anything, really. You don't have to be an artist. It can be any work, it can be any project, really. But I can see you care a lot about your project, and you are also putting in the work, and you have the passion and you have the vision, but you have to be careful of these negative influences that are trying to sneak in and rob your coin or your idea, or trying to offer you fast money for your idea of whatever it is. Don't. I would say that. Don't. And I feel like you won't, because when it comes to passion, when it comes to stuff you love so much, you care for it like for a little baby, for your baby. It's your baby at the end of the day, isn't it? So I do think you will take this advice and not take the offer and do your work, do your thing, concentrate on your passion, on your vision, and more soon than enough, probably same month, you will be rewarded the big prize, so to say. Okay, so let me see for this card for Mastery what the book says, because I'm actually curious. Let's see it, because I feel hard work there, but let's just see what the card says. Okay, so this card, it says, Mastery is a genuine sense of effortless knowledge after a period of dedicated immersion. The Hindu goddess Saraswati, I don't know if I said that right, probably not, asks you to enter her domain of art, language, knowledge, music, and poetry, and make this commitment to go the distance. So yeah, make the commitment, right? Immerse yourself, body, mind, and spirit, in discovering all aspects of what it is at hand. Learn and then learn more. Right now, if you adopt the role of apprentice, and are willing to devote your heart and mind to something, you'll become a true master. True master. Deep wisdom knows only continuous learning. True. No matter what questions you come to explore, the goddess reminds you that the pursuit of mastery is never ending. So enjoy every minute of it. So yeah, pretty much saying your hard work will pay off, and it is your hard work that's gonna bring you forward, not this thing. And there is an alignment message. So I will read you that. It says, are you someone who begins things with great enthusiasm, but when you realize the scope of the situation, you move on to something else? Could it be you're dealing with someone like this? Ambivalence is something to be careful of at this time, as you recognize you need more knowledge and energy than what you have to move forward competently. Wow, I can't read. The goddess reminds you that there are no shortcuts on this journey, and so there are no shortcuts on this journey. Hello. It really does align with what I was saying. Does not make you there are no shortcuts to this journey, and partial knowledge does not make you a master. In fact, your alignment task is to stop working in a shattered way. It's time for some deep diving into the subject of your inquiry to really get a command of the terrain. There's a butterfly outside. Maybe that's important to someone. That's transformation. Alright. Of the terrain. Offer the commitment of your time and energy, and you will feel the surge of power as you move into a more masterful role in all areas of your life. Stick with it, keep learning, and keep practicing your craft, your hard commitment, your meditation, and your self-expression. Stay present to it all, and you will be glad you did. Wow, you see? So, pretty much, this message is confirming this whole energy I was feeling. As an extra message, I would say maybe rest a little bit more, like try to have more hours of sleep at night. I don't know what your hours of sleep are, but try to have a little bit more than that, because I do feel a little bit I do feel a little bit exhausted when I'm at your pile. So do that. Try to rest more and work a bit more wisely, and don't stray from your path to any temptation, right? Okay, so these were the messages for your month. I can tell you that I can see that there is not much message related to your love life, personal life, but to your work life mostly. The advice being for that, depending on what you do, it could differ. But I hope it helps you. I hope your month is gonna be wonderful. I hope everything runs smoothly, and I hope you stay happy and healthy, and I will hear from you soon. You can, if you want, you can like, maybe subscribe, but for me really, comment, so to speak, but for me really, like, the fact that you're watching and I can give you this message is enough. And well, I hope you have a good month, and I hope you'll have a good month, a great month actually, and I'll see you in the next reading. See you. Bye. Hello, group number 2. hello, group number 2. Right. Welcome to your reading for the month of October. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than the usual table. Here we go. Than the usual that will cover. The usual reading I do for a month is covering 3 subjects, like love, work, and spiritual. But right now we will do more like a message conveyed by the higher entities for you for this month. So we will see what the cards give for the present, meaning for the month, for future outcomes of that present, and a look into the past, or certain I wouldn't say warnings, certain things to keep in mind. Okay, so I'll explain as I go. First, here are the cards for your group that were picked when shuffling. These are for the present, so we'll see. We'll lay down all cards, or at least present and future for the month, like present and possible outcome, and then explain and then see what the side notes could be, and then I will give you the message. All right, so let's first see, because I actually don't know. So we have, we'll put them here. We have the Page of Swords, and I also only take uprights. All right. Okay, Four of Cups. What else? Okay, let's put it here. Ace of Wands. King of Cups. All right. And the Three of Swords. Okay, that's a little bit all over the place. Let's see for possible outcomes, and then we're gonna have to try to understand it, right? Because it doesn't make much sense. So we have Death, Page of Cups, the Magician, and oh, this is so pretty. This card is so pretty. 10 of Cups. Okay, so if you are if you watch tarot before, you probably notice that these cards are different images than these. In general, let's say that the card, the normal interpretation that you see on, it's different than what you see now, and that is because this is a different deck. This is called the After Tarot, and I was really excited to get it. I said this is group number 1. I'm so excited because it has different energy of the, they call it the afterthought of the original card. So it gives a more in-depth of the situation, which I think really fits well with this. So we're gonna go with it. But let's see, because I'll be very honest with you, I don't get the feeling of work here. I don't think you watched pile number 1, but if you did, you would have known that in pile number 1, it was the message, it was about work. Nothing about personal life in general, just work. This, on the other hand, feels like it's about a personal matter, a love matter, or a friendship matter. It's personal relations. It's relationships in general. It's kind of strange, but it goes kind of like that. I feel like for the month of October in your life, I can see you having this kind of airy mindset of unsure of where to go. I don't know how to explain this better than, you know, when there's these times in your life, maybe more than others, when you simply are free. No commitment to any relationship, no commitment to anyone, no crushes, no nothing, just, and it feels very liberating, very free. This is how I feel you are. See the bird just flying, his hair or her hair, well, that's a his hair is just flying in the air, and you're just sitting on a hill, and there's the mountains of water or whatever, and the clouds are in the back, and there's the blue sky and all that. I feel you being very and with Ace of Wands, with the wish, and I feel you being very free, but also kind of closed off. So yeah, I see you closed off to the idea of love, really. Maybe you had been going through a heartbreak recently, or not so recently, but you know, you're just not so willing to just move from one to another, and that is nothing to be ashamed of or anything. Or I don't know why I say ashamed of. I don't know, but with today's society, it's kind of like difficult to even make sense of the normal things, right? So I see you being closed off, but you're still wishing to maybe find something that changes your mind in regards to your current relationship mindset. You know what I mean? It's like you never really lose hope, right? But what you show off to others is this idea of, nah, I don't want to, right? I also see that you might, I'm getting very, very conflicting, like, hold on, I just yawned again. I'm getting very conflicting energies here of one group just being like they're getting a love offering and it results into heartbreak. So it's a passing feeling. It doesn't result in anything serious. But I'm also getting another feeling, another idea of people of another group getting an offering, not getting an offering, refusing the idea of offerings, like not being open to offerings, not being open to the idea of letting someone else in because of the heartbreak it caused in the past, right? It's this very conflicting feeling of I still have hope, but I'm not willing to, which is hard to explain, honestly. But that's what I feel. Now, what I also have to point out is that for the group that okay, let's take it like this. For the group that chooses the love and it ends into a breakup, so it doesn't last, for that first group, I do see that you are gonna, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. You see this Page of Cups with the fish just like slips out. You will be kind of confused, kind of disappointed, but not like fully like I'm done with this, right? That's how it feels, really. It's not devastating. For the other group, so you just move on. For the other group, I do see, so the ones that are not willing to open themselves up, I do see a little bit of a reasoning. Not a reasoning, a little bit of a silver light in this. You see, normally death is a more like morbid card, and even though you see all these like dead people on the ground and like weirdness happening, you see the sun here, right? And the clouds are, it feels like they're gone. I don't know how to say this, but it feels like you how can I say this? Like this heartbreak made you open your eyes more to life, right? And in the future you will probably still stay closed off. But for both groups, it's weird because like both situations seem to be going into a more like loving yourself era, right? Which results in happiness in the end. It could take a while, but it does result in happiness in the end. But it's like the kind of lesson is like you need to find the happiness in yourself, not in others, right? And the moment you become the master of your own heart, so to speak, of your own emotions. Let's pull the other cards for clarifiers so I can understand better, because sometimes it really doesn't make sense. Let's see. So this is the before tarot. This was the after, this is the before. You can tell I'm a big fan of them. Let's just see what it says, and we'll go from there. Wow, we have death again. All right. We have 4 of Wands. We have, where can I put these? This is a lot of cards. You got more cards than the others when it came to, you know, to this group. Then we have Judgment, a Tower, wow, and 2 of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of cards here, so I would just do this, you know. Let's do this, because this is like, it's not gonna fit in really. I need a bigger table. Hello. Here we go. And these we're gonna go here, so it makes a little more sense, right? Let's just put like that. It's the prettiest card. Here we go. All right. So we had the Death. We have the 4 of Wands, Judgment, Tower, and the 2 of Wands. Oh, the fact that with the fact that we have Death. Let me just show you before and after. You see the differences? I hope you do. Where was this? Here. I can tell you that there is this transformation going on in your personal life, and that it's more like the growing pains with the Judgment and the Tower and Death. That's trying to tell me that this growing pain of loving yourself, pretty much, of this new era of loving yourself, of accepting yourself, of discovering yourself, of looking for yourself, looking at the word meaning yourself, is gonna be a bit iffish, uncomfortable, because anything that's new and we don't know about it, it's gonna be uncomfortable. But it's also for the best. It's always gonna be for the best, and you know that. And that's pretty much the message. It's like, it's about your personal life. I feel 2 different energies here, with 2 different scenarios here of the event that's going to take place. It's going to impact them, not the event. For one, it's going to, a new love comes in and it leads into a breakup. The other one is just not open to it. They're both harmful to yourself, because they both will impact you. And they both result into the same idea of you need to look inwards to understand the outer world, right? So that's the message. It's a bit like, oh, it's you're gonna have a busy month. I would say October is a busy month for you. Yeah, I'm yawning again, so maybe take more rest. It happened also for group 1, and I swear to God, before I started reading, I wasn't tired. Now I'm tired. Let's see for this card that you chose, the Maya, right? With Illusion. This is like the softest card, I swear. Alright, let's see what it has to say for you. I have the book. This is from the Goddess Power Oracle deck, right? You might have seen this before if you watched me before. 68. Let's see what the message is for you. I'll just read it for you. When you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. So it's easy to imagine that your current conditions are influenced only by obvious actions and calculated movements. This is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected, though not visible to us due to the limitations imposed on our perception by our 5 senses. Hindu goddess of illusion Maya calls you to trust that the invisible world is responding to your deepest desires and intentions to make a better life for yourself and others. That's beautiful. Let me take a breath of air. Whew, and continue. You're able to see through the curtain of illusion. Your clarity and intuition is heightened as your next step are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need arises from your word and with ease. Exactly. So pretty much I can tell that the message is you need to trust yourself more, trust the entities that care for you so much, and go inwards for clarity, pretty much. But let's see, there's an alignment message here and I want to read it for you. The goddess Maya has come to give you some clarity now. Hello. How have you been in denial about your life lately? Have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Here. Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly, perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come to fruition, that you have lost your way and given your power over to them? Hello. Your alignment task is to summon your courage and be willing to see things as they really are rather than the way you want them to be. Be honest with yourself. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she creates the illusion of the individual self. Once the illusion has faded, you are free to choose another path, another way, and other people to connect deeply with. See? This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life, how you love, what you believe, who you follow, why you choose to live the way you do. When the goddess Maya comes to break down illusions and delusions, it's a very auspicious sign. Wow, I can't make these things up, I swear. It fits like a glove. Fits down to a T. So, I hope I didn't scare you. It's nothing scary about. It's actually a wonderful process to have this opportunity to go inwards. It's very beautiful, to be honest. Some call it like shadow work. I don't think it's shadow work here. It's more like you're growing your wings. You're understanding yourself and you're building yourself up from the ground. Whatever you are. Reinvention is a beautiful thing, and understanding yourself is even more beautiful. So I think you're gonna have a big month going on, moving forward. I would like to hear from you, and if you liked it, please, and if it resonates, please like it, subscribe maybe, or comment. I would like to hear from you how it went or what you're thinking. And there's a bird just screaming outside. Maybe that's a sign that you should comment. But anyway, thank you for letting me read for you, and I hope you have an amazing month and you stay healthy and happy. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number. This is 3. Group number 3. Hi, how have you been? I feel a lightness when it comes to your group. I don't know, maybe it's because I had to take a little break before, drink some water, just regroup for a second. But hello, I have a very good feeling about you. So if you chose this card, this is your group. Welcome. So this is gonna be a reading about the month of October, but it's a little bit more special because we're gonna look into a certain message that higher entities have for you for this month. So we will have 3 main picks. So we have the present, possible outcome of the present, and an explanation, and then also a message from this card specifically for your situation. But that's gonna be last. So let's just see what the cards have for you. I have no idea. I just know that you've actually got a lot of cards. a lot, and I don't know where I'm gonna put them all. So if you, by the way, before I start, this is time if it resonates, and number 3 might be significant. Let's see. I'm only taking uprights, so let's see. Justice. It goes bold on. Justice. By the way, throat chakra, blue. Could be important that you speak your mind. 7 of Pentacles, hard work. Knight of Swords, fighting, courage, fighting. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, judgment. The Emperor, wow, hello, that's a lot. I'll put it here. And the 3 of Cups. This is a lot. You have a lot of major arcana. You have Justice, you have the Emperor, and the Judgment. They're all strong on cards. Let's see, because this is quite a bit. I'll have to say this. I feel like karma is paying you. Whatever that is, because I was trying to see, does it fit into personal relationships? Does it fit into work? Does it fit somewhere else, like spiritual? I actually don't know yet. It doesn't really come to me. I just feel like you had been wrongly done, and now it's time you get your pay. You get your karma, pretty much. That's how it feels like. But we'll see. I guess let me see the outcome to get a better picture, because it doesn't make much sense. I feel like it's work, it's hard work, but I hear you stand your ground. Let's see what it says. So we're gonna use, for the possible outcome, we're gonna use the After Tarot. I love these cards. Let's just see. And then we discuss, so I can put a better picture into it, because I don't know really. Wow, hello. Emperor. Again. You see, they're different. This one doesn't have a lamb. This one has a lamb. I mean, the ram here, not a lamb anymore. The Hanged Man. I love these cards so much. Let's do that. Oh my god, the 7 of Pentacles. Why do you get so many duplicates? See? This is so cool. Alright. Wow. Ace of Cups. And this little birdie has a coin. And Temperance. Yo, yeah, Judgment, Temperance, and yeah, that's a lot. Where do I put it? Let me just arrange these a little bit better, because it's crazy here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where to put them. We're just gonna have to deal with it the way they are. I don't know. It's a lot of cards. I'm sorry if they look kind of messy. I can't really help it. I'm just trying to make them fit into the frame and onto the table, really. Ace of Cups and Temperance. Let me do that. Let's see. There's a one there. You see, now they fit a little bit better. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, so I still can't really determine what the situation is. I can only tell you that this time around you're getting your pay. Whatever it is, whoever did you wrong, did you dirty in any type of way. It might have been a collaboration, to be honest with you. You collaborated with someone with this card, with 3 of coins, Pentacles coins, and it ended up badly. It ended up with you being robbed or something, or just not right for you. But I see you're standing your ground, and you go from this present emperor to this future emperor, who's wiser, who's kinder, who's also steadier. I really believe that. Just the fact that you have the ram there, it could be an Aries, but that's besides the point. Celebration. I see this karma brings with it justice, definitely. Well, judgment, duh. And it makes you wiser. I don't know how to say it. It's like you wanted this karma, you, whatever it is, you wanted it. You want this kind of revenge to a point, but at the same time you just want to be free from it. You just want to be doing your thing. There is rage in you. I feel it with the Emperor and the Knight of Swords, and I feel rage, but at the same time I feel like you are simply wanting to be to be gone, really. But it is time. With time, it is time for the justice, for the karma, whatever it is. Really, it might be work, it might be relationship, it doesn't really specify. So it could be that there is a mixed group here, I don't know, but let's see. We have the future, not the future, additional clarification to the situation, whatever it is. It could be from the past on how we got here, or it could be on like this situation, on like clarifying what the actual situation will be. But let's see, you got a lot of cards, a lot more than the others. So this is the before tarot. Let's see. Wow, hello. How the hell does this happen? You have Temperance again. Wow, this is crazy. You have Wheel of Fortune. You have Four of Cups. You have, oh my god, I can't. The Emperor again? Yo, you have the Emperor 3 times. You might really be an Aries. And the Ace of Cups again. What on earth is going on? Okay, so there is a steadiness in here, and that steadiness is you. You are the steady thing in all this. You stayed steady, your ground, your truth, your, through this situation, your, whatever it is, your truth. And you matured throughout that, because you can see here it has a little lamb. Here it has no lamb really. But after the lamb has grown and is big and is this beautiful ram, kind of dangerous ram, but beautiful ram. You have the Wheel of Fortune representing fortune and representing good luck. You have the Temperance and before and after, which shows me patience, which shows me wiseness. And I feel like throughout this process, it's like, you know, everyone's getting their karma, but I feel you are really the one that's benefiting all this. You are rightfully getting your hand dealt now, and whoever did you wrong is getting their own karma. I feel like there might have been greediness involved here, so that can apply to any really situation, to relationships, to goddamn work. But so the message pretty much is someone is getting their karma, and you are really gonna steadily enjoy this. It could even be like a legal matter that you're gonna win in court, or whatever it is, a settlement or whatever it is, but you're winning. You're the one that gets the money and the satisfaction, pretty much, and the celebration. And the most beautiful thing in all this is the fact that you stayed the same. It didn't affect you, it didn't change you. That's beautiful. I feel the need to see what this card wants, because I keep on looking at it and like, I need to know. So we're gonna read from the book for you to see what it says. This is number 3, right? Page 6. I also hear divorce, custody, could be, I don't know, I'm just saying. Could be, but I don't think it counts for everyone. So let's see. Okay, I don't know what the Aryan Hood. Arianode. I don't know how to read that, but you get the point. Okay, so it says, right now you have all the time in the world to reach the fullest potential of your intentions and desires. Arianode, the Celtic goddess of time, is your ally, and she will ensure your timing is perfect. The hours will expand to give you the space you need to complete anything that you started. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. Consider that everything you intend and desire also has its own relationship to time, and all will come to you in perfect form and in the perfect moment. Patience, dedication, and quiet anticipation are delicate yet potent allies now. Arianode is your champion and your timing is perfect. Wow. So that pretty much gives you like an assurance. Pretty much. That's beautiful. There's an alignment message, so let's see what it says. Before I continue, I have to say, I get this weird satisfaction out of this pile, so I'm really happy for you, whatever it is. But let's read the alignment message. It says, do not worry, there is not enough time, or no, do not worry that wow, I can't read. So do not worry, but that's not what it says here. But do not worry. But it says, do you worry there is not enough time, or that you might be running out of it? Do you feel that you are too late, too stressed, or too overwhelmed to get where you need to go? This attitude is fueled by fear, which has a strange and unusual power to contract time. Arianode, the goddess of time, has an alignment task for you. Breathe deeply and trust the process. Know that even if you are temporarily struggling, you will always have enough time to choose how you experience your reality. You can always course correct. Consider this truth. Struggles, disappointments, and seeing delays are all part of the experience of life and life's terms. Yet Arianode says, this too shall pass. When cool heads prevail and fate steers your course, treasure is never far away. Call on the goddess Arianode when you begin to feel overwhelmed, and she will remind you of these truths. Wow, I need water. But this message is pretty much of assuring, and I have to say it is a bit different than the other messages for the other piles, because the other piles were more like confirming the situation, right? This one, on the other hand, gives an extra perspective on how you feel to assure your feelings, because this much gives a kind of story of the situation at hand, but it doesn't say a lot about you. And this is more about, like, this message is more like assuring you, right? And I think that's beautiful. I feel a lot of kindness and a lot of love for you in this. So I hope you enjoyed this. I did. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing and maybe commenting. And thank you for letting me read for you, and I hope I'll see you soon. Have a good month. Stay happy and stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to this reading, and hi, how are you? So if you chose this card, this beautiful blue, dark blue card with the moon, this reading is for you. Let's see what the message is, what the situation is. If you listen to the intro, you would know that this is a reading for the month of October, but it's a little bit different because we're not going to look at love, work, spiritual. We're going to look at a certain message specific for you. I don't know what the message is. It has definitely differed throughout the groups, so I'm curious what it is for you. I can tell you there are a lot of cards that fell for you, actually a lot of them. So I don't know, I'm a bit concerned of where I will put them, but we'll see, right? So let's see. I pulled these cards for your present. Yeah, there are not that many, but the rest are, trust me. And let's see, let's lay them out on the table and see where it goes, and then I can paint you the picture pretty much. So let's see. I'm not taking reversals. The Fool, number 0, pretty much. So maybe a new beginning, a new start. The Moon, twice. Hello. Cute. Wheel of Fortune. All right. And 9 of Cups. That's beautiful. Let me take the other ones too, because this doesn't really give me much information. But you have 3 out of 4 major arcanas, which is a lot. So for the possible outcomes, so I understand the situation. We have the After Tarot. You have a lot of cards actually that fell. And I was thinking about, should I get them all? I got them all. So let's see. This is the High Priestess. You have the Moon again. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords. We have the 10 of Coins. Oh, that's so cute. 10 of Coins. Wait, is that the 10 of Coins? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know why it just looks so different. I'm like, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Sorry. I had to stop there for a second because I wasn't sure. Page of Pentacles. Oh, Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I say coins sometimes too, but you get me, right? 2 of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of cards. Oh, hello. Devil. And look how pissed he looks. And oh, that's beautiful. And the 9 of Swords. That's 9, right? Yeah, that's a 9. I don't know. Now since this, I'm looking at all of them. Is that correct? Okay. Oof. First thing I hear is heightened intuition. You have the High Priestess, and you have the Moon, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, and also the Devil, which is like, let me see this, because there's this thing that needs to be arranged, because that doesn't make much sense to me. So let me make sense of it. It feels more like this, pretty much. Actually, well, I'll leave it there, but I would much rather put it here for some reason. So let's see. What I see here is heightened intuition. This definitely does feel like your areas are interconnected. It feels like whatever happened, whatever situation you are really in, it's more like destined. It's like you don't have that much power over it on what can happen and what not, and it feels like your whole life is pretty much like that. And whatever you're going through right now, it does affect, how can I say this? It does kind of affect you in a way that it is interconnected. It's either you're doing something that you love doing and it brings you also money, so it's a double-edged sword, because if everything goes right, everything is great. If everything goes wrong, everything is wrong. You know, like it really affects you more than the usual. I see that it's a situation, so that's like the page you're painting on, whatever I said now. The situation that's coming to you, or that you're currently in, just started, is this new beginning, new path you went on, and it's a lucky path because you are doing what you love, you are doing what you're intuitively attracted to, and good at. With the Wheel of Fortune, I see good luck and the odds are on your side and good fortune. Now also I do see that you are going to have a little bit of an obstacle here with the Devil, with the temptations and with the little anxiety you get from here. But I see that you, with your way of being, with your high priestess energy, you are managing to slender to kill this dragon. But you are left with a little bit of licking wounds, cleaning up the mess, but you're still standing. So it's like it could be a little turbulent time for you, you know, when you're this intuitive as you are right now. Like I see it here. I can see that whatever you do, whatever happens, you do take it too hard, so it might affect you more than the usual. You might put a lot more soul into it, you know what I mean? And you definitely succeed in it. I can see it might lead to travel for you, but it does definitely lead to good fortune and definitely to sharing. I see that because you are brave enough to confront whatever this is, all demons or situation, or when you're vibrating that high, you will be bound to encounter these kind of situations that try to knock you down, these kind of demons and these kind of dragons you have to fight. I do want to get more cards to explain the situation better for me. These are again a lot of cards. This is the before tarot, and we'll see what it gives. I have to say that for the other groups it gave a lot of duplicates, which is funny and nice to see. We have the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, sorry, let me just, because I was looking at the High Priestess, let me put this somewhere else. Let me put it here. We don't want to see that, because this is you. Page of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Coins, Pentacles, King of Swords, what is this? The Hierophant. Wow, and you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. That's a lot, dude. Let me just make some space for both of them, because I swear this is a lot. I'll do this. I'll do it like this, so everything fits in. I'm sorry, I need a bigger table. As you can see, Justice again. Hello. And I see these birds everywhere, so maybe birds are important to you. Ten of Cups. I have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Amazing. And you have the 8 of Cups. Alright. To explain the situation, right? It might be your own demons you have to. Just this. It's a big thing here, sorry. But it might be a lot of it might be your own demons you have to face. It might be your own weaknesses that you're being hard on yourself and you're trying to, you know, confront them head on. You're cleaning up your closet, you're trying your best to be the best version of yourself, the higher version of yourself, the highest version of yourself, and that does mean digging up a little bit. And it's the moon brings out emotion, it's the darkness, it's the light in the darkness, it's the brightening, it's the mystical side, you know. And you're very intuitive, so it doesn't really surprise me. But with those cards I see this explanation of just good luck and opportunities given to you and this faith you have, and all I can say is the odds are on your side, and don't be so hard on yourself. Whatever it is, don't be so hard on yourself. Because you really are this little fool at this point, trying to fool yourself that you don't deserve this, or that you are not ready, or that you are not good enough, whatever it is you are, and your intuition and your psychic side. Sorry, I just yawn. Your psychic side is showing that day and day and day again. So really, rest a little bit more because I'm yawning again, and just trust whatever it is. Trust it. I wanna read you what the card wants you to know. So 64. Let me just see. This is from the Goddess Power Oracle deck here, and this card, I'll just read what it says from here. I think it's best. Mama Killa, the Incan goddess of the moon, presides over the power of cycles and seasons. The moon rules the night sky, returning full 13 times in a year. The ancients marked time by the moon to know when to plant, when to harvest, when to store food, and when to celebrate fertility. Right now, you're invited to see what is familiar and decide whether you need to improve on it or leave things as they are. The answer to your inquiry can be found in the timing of things and the cycle you're in. So yeah, the cycle. You can apply the idea of natural cycles to relationships, creative projects, personal growth, and more. If you're honest with yourself, you will see there is no way to control these cycles. Indeed, only to use the creative energy they offer to help you. Indeed, and they give you a lot. If your relationship is unclear yet brimming with potential, you might turn to the moon, to the new moon energy that shows up in the spring cycle of life. In that case, you just need to allow the relationship to grow naturally and be clear in your intentions. When your outer world seems to be slowing down with obstacles, rising up and temporarily blocking your every move, do not put up a resistance. Instead, take advantage of the need to rest and recalibrate your intentions as you wait for the cycle to change. No matter what, like the cycles of the moon, there is divine order in everything that is happening in your life right now. Exactly, and they said it better than I did. Once you know this, the goddess Mama Kill welcome you to her divine moon dance of creation, co-creation. Yeah. There's also an alignment message that I will read for you, and it says the following. Sometimes you feel out of sync with life, exactly, frustrated that the universe isn't providing you with what you desire. Do you want what you want exactly how and when you want it and feel the great goddess is ignoring you? You might be wanting something to happen faster than it's meant to occur. Remember, the conditions of your life are temporal and even changing. Maybe you've just been unaware of the cycle you're in, so you've been missing the signals. That could be another point. The moon goddess, Mama Kill, knows the cycles intimately, and she'll let you know when it's time for the next phase. So trust. Mama Kill is always on track with the cycles of creations, and you must trust this wisdom. Exactly, trust. Her alignment task for you is to recognize and work with the natural cycle you are in. You will be amazed as alignment with the rhythm of the universe allows you to once again co-create consciously and surrender to life on life's terms. What a beautiful dance when Mama Kill offers you her support. Indeed, like I said, this is beautiful, and I think like the main point in this is trust. But I hope it makes sense to you. This was definitely the most abstract one out of all four of them. And it's also so special. When I was shuffling it, this group felt special and felt more familiar than ever. So I'm curious what's going on with you, and I hope it makes sense. I hope you enjoy it, and if you did, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. I would love to know from you and to hear from you. I hope you stay healthy and safe, and the month treats you well. And I will see you next time. Bye.